subscribe. It's red at youtube.com.
The repeat involvement of some police officers in controversial killings is a growing concern of the Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM. INDECOM Commissioner Terrence Williams says what is even more alarming is that the multiple fatal incidents occur within very short periods of time. He was speaking at the release of the Commission's quarterly report. For the quarter ending March this year, 1,178 cases were under investigation by INDECOM. 310 of the cases were fatal incidents. Divisions with the highest incidence of controversial killings are St. Andrews South, West Kingston, Clarendon, and St. James. INDECOM has categorized the cases into Category Fatality A, where there is reason to suspect the use of force by security forces was not justified, and Category Fatality B, where it was justified. According to Commissioner Williams, 45% of all cases of fatality fall under Category Fatality A. Of note, however, is the number of fatal incidents where some officers are repeatedly involved.
There is a constable in St. James who in the last year and a half was involved in 6 fatalities, which is 13% of all the fatalities in that western region. There's a special corporal in Kingston Western who we note has 7 fatalities in the last year and a half. 5 of them are in Category A. There's a constable in St. Andrews South who has 6 fatalities in the last year and a half. 5 are in Category A.
Mr. Williams highlighted that the most troubling of the repeat officers is a police corporal from the Clarendon Division who was involved in 8 fatal incidents in the last year and a half.
Just short of 25% of all the fatalities in Clarendon, St. Elizabeth, and Manchester fall to one corporal. Now, we're not saying, of course, that these are unjustified, because that is, of course, the determination of the court. But repeat involvement in fatal shootings and controversial ones ought to advise supervisors of the police officer, and that is why we share a report with them for them to be so advised.
INDECOM statistics further reveal that in 45% of fatal incidents, officers of senior rank are not part of the operation, and that the accounts given by police and civilians rarely coincide. The INDECOM boss has asked the JDF and JCF heads to consider collusion by members before they submit reports to the Commission.
One important issue in the collusion problem was a practice that we saw in the police force, where statements were vetted by senior officers before they came to INDECOM, and where officers were together returned to the scene to report on what they did. And we said that this kind of combined reporting at a scene could lead to persons trimming or fashioning their stories to have agreement.
Since August last year, INDECOM says 12 officers have been charged or referred to be charged.
Subscribe. It's red at youtube.com.